Chloe, and welcome to day 10 of Vlogmas. So if you've not seen any of these videos, what I did is at the beginning of the year, I asked my best friend in real life to give my husband 24 books that she wanted me to read for whatever reason. Either she had read them and loved them, she has seen them talked about and wanted me to try them for her. Whatever the reason may be, she emailed him 24 books and he put them on a piece of paper and put them in, I told him to put them in a coffee cup. He decided to be funny and do this giant vase. And he actually asked me the other day, he was like, have you started to like the vase or are you still mad about it? And I said, I'm still resentful because here this is taking up a huge chunk of my desk. It's not cute. Thumbnails aren't cute. It's just whatever. But I appreciate the effort. Anyway, so my best friend, she has a PhD. She's really, really, really smart. But because of all of that, she hasn't read that much in the past handful of years. So I think a lot of these she has not read. And so far, just her suggestions have been great. And she's a TikToker. I am not a TikToker. I don't spend any time on TikTok. And now I'm wondering if I should, because a lot of these recommendations she's getting from TikTok or like friends that have read them or whatever. And so I'm wondering, but let's pick what the next day is. So, I also was worried at the start of this because she is like significantly smarter than I am. Ironic that I would like jumble that word. But so I thought some of these would be like too highbrow for me, but so far she's done great. So let's see what is next. Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. Okay, wait, I think I've read that. She did check my Goodreads, but maybe I haven't. Maybe that's like the one I haven't read. She checks my Goodreads, but we all know Goodreads is not the most reliable. Reminders of Him. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm wrong. That is like literally probably the one Colleen Hoover that I haven't read. So my expectations are incredibly high because I love Colleen Hoover. Hold on. Okay, sorry for the interruption. You guys, I'm the mom of 3 girls, and the amount of like cat fights we already have at 6, almost 4, and almost 2 is outrageous. But today is May 11th, and so that means tomorrow's Mother's Day, which I used to get really, really excited for. However, my kids have had a way of making Mother's Day like, here's to being a mom. I think I've had bodily fluids on me every Mother's Day. The past 2, my kids have been sick. So we are knocking on wood, hoping everybody stays healthy. My expectations for tomorrow are very low. Today is my oldest first softball game of the season, so that's exciting. Otherwise, this is our garage sale weekend. So we live in a neighborhood that like 1 week, I think it's maybe 2 weekends a year. They say, everybody, if you got stuff, put it out. And I guess our neighborhood is notorious for like having good stuff. So there's a lot of people that come. So I have taken all of my Pango books and put them out there. And yesterday we sold quite a few. And so now today they're out manning the book station. And yeah, so that's really what's going on life-wise. I am almost 17 weeks pregnant, feeling good, feeling the occasional movement, which is great. Yeah, definitely feeling like if I lay flat, you can like feel the bump and feel the like right where my uterus is and where the baby is. So the girls have a lot of fun with that. Yeah, so that is everything really that's going on. So we're going to, I'm going to finish filming some stuff, then go scout out other people's garage sales, eat some lunch, maybe take a little nap time, because attitudes are high today, and then go to her game this evening. So that is the plan. I will check in once I start this book. Okay, so as always, I texted my friend to ask her why she picked this book. So let's see what she said. Okay.
Yep, that's exactly why I picked it, because I think you mentioned once that was the only one you hadn't read. So I've heard a lot of people say it's one of their favorites of hers. So
oh, really?
Interested to see what you think. Oh, also, it's the only Colleen Hoover book I have read.
Oh.
And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say without biasing you before you read it, but I guess after you read it, I'll tell you what I thought of it. And don't go cheating and reading my Goodreads.
Ooh. Okay. So she read it, and I'm guessing she's opinionated one way or the other. So Whew, I'm even more excited. I might have to like drop things and do it now. Hey everyone. So I have gotten a lot of the way actually through reminders of him because I canceled Kindle Unlimited. So it goes away on Friday. It's currently Wednesday and this book is on Kindle Unlimited audio. And so I wanted to get it done. And this morning I started listening and I planned to like work out and watch YouTube. But I just kept listening and listening and listening. So now I think it's almost nap time and I think I'm going to finish it during nap time. So I wanted to make sure I got on and updated. So it started off really steamy. Like there was a steamy scene in the beginning and I was like, oh gosh, we're starting there. Like I almost would have DNF'd it. However, that was like when they met and then they kind of realized who each other was and now there's been no steam. So premise of the story, this girl is just getting out of jail. She served time for involuntary manslaughter of her boyfriend, fiance, whatever. She was pregnant at the time, and so she had a baby in jail. And because she had like 5 years left in her sentence, the baby was given to his parents, and all of her parental rights were taken away. So now she's out and she just wants to see her daughter. She just wants to see her. She's not trying to take her away. She's not trying to do anything vicious or malicious. She just wants to see her daughter. And so she goes to the town where her daughter lives and meets this guy. I can't even remember his name. But he was her boyfriend's best friend. Now, they never met, I guess, when she was with Scotty, the boyfriend. And so whatever, they didn't recognize each other apparently. And they have a night together. Then they realize who each other are and things go south for a while. So it is her story trying to get to her daughter, and it is their romance. Now, this book is infuriating because I don't know how this actually works when this happens. She had the baby in the in prison, and the baby was early, so she was taken in the NICU. So she never even got to lay eyes on her daughter. And now the daughter is 4, almost 5, and she wants to see her, and the parents won't let her and are fighting it because of their own trauma. Not because of what's best for the girl, but because of their own trauma. And they're so self-centered that it is angering me. Now, I'm definitely on Team Mama because I'm putting myself in her perspective, and we get her perspective. So we know that her intentions are pure. I can see from their perspective, they don't know. They didn't even really know her. And the way the situation unfolded with the son is they were in a car wreck together. And instead of trying to save him, she assumed he was dead and she left him there to die, basically. And so they accuse her of everything, blame her for everything. And she's a scapegoat for all their pain. And so the way they're treating her is awful. So, this book is infuriating, honestly. This is one of the most, emotionally charged, angry that I have been reading a book in a long time. Anger is not an emotion that, it's not one of my frequent emotions. And this one's bringing it out for sure because they're just being so selfish and they're thinking about themselves, not their daughter, not this girl who they're young. They're 22 when this accident happened. And so she reacted in trauma. What she did is not correct, but she reacted in a trauma response, in a stress response, did something stupid at 20, 21, whatever. And lost the love of her life. Supposedly, you know how that goes. Lost the love of her life and lost all rights to her child and all security. She came from a really broken family. He had a really wholesome family. She had dreams of being a part of that family, and now that family rejects her. And I don't know. It's just it's really infuriating. So I'm excited to see what happens. I honestly wish this book was a Christian fiction because then I could have the faith that grace and redemption would be a part of this story. I honestly don't know. And Colleen Hoover is a romance author, but like kind of a Nicholas Sparks romance author where things don't always end up happy. Maybe the relationship will, maybe it won't, and I don't know about the surrounding situation. So yeah, I will let you know. So today's been a good day, but a rough day. We went up like 20 minutes north of us to a used curriculum sale. So I was like, great, because we're at kind of a pivot in our homeschool where I think we're going to change some things up. But trying curriculum is really expensive and time consuming. So I thought, this is great. I'll find some cheap curriculum and we can try it that way. Well, we get there and finally find it, and apparently they canceled the event and didn't tell anybody. So drove 20 minutes north, 20 minutes back south, and then went to gymnastics. But yesterday was a really hard day parenting wise, and today has been much better, thank goodness. So it's the end of May, middle of May 22nd ish, and so that's what's going on. It's beautiful weather, couldn't ask for more. So this afternoon we're gonna take naps, and then we are going to just play outside, just enjoy the weather. So that's what's going on. I'll update you either after nap because I have finished it, or this evening or tomorrow or sometime. So I'll let you know. Hey everyone, so it's later the same day, but we are in our garage turned shop. My husband plasticed it off so he could work on my bookshelves, and we do school out here even if it's rainy or whatever, just so we can get some fresh air. So we're out here, I'm doing some work, Ainsley's doing some school, we're just hanging out and enjoying the weather. So but I finished reminders of him during nap time, and I don't have a ton to add except this book will make you mad and sad, and I definitely like had tears in my eyes and was choked up. It's a lot. Like, it's very emotional. There are maybe 3 steamy scenes, maybe that I could have definitely done without, but overall it was really sweet. And it's not my favorite Colleen Hoover, but I really enjoyed it and would definitely recommend it. Like, I think it was really cute, and I was happy the way it all ended up. I do think the change of heart in some characters happened very abruptly, but I mean, I don't know, who's to say in that situation. So overall, really cute read. And that's it. I will try to vlog more tomorrow, but this one I just read in less than 24 hours. So it read so quick, I didn't have much time to capture anything. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.